What's up guys, it is Jack here, and today's video I'm going to be giving you my top 10 tips on how to complete the assault rifle headshots to get diamond camo, solar camo and black sky camo. So my number one tip is to play core team deathmatch and try and play with your friends if you can, because it's quite a tedious thing to do. 160 headshots is quite a lot. Like it's not a quick thing to do. It's quite a long, time consuming thing to do, otherwise it'd be easy and it wouldn't be worth going for. But you want to play core team deathmatch simply because the games are quite quick. You can get quite a few kills in it as well, and it's going to be the easiest game mode to kill people on because it's just the easiest. It's just that you're gonna get a better chance of getting headshots on people if they're not as good, if that makes sense. And often the weaker players end up playing core team deathmatch because it's the most popular. So you want to play yourself team deathmatch and play with your friends as well, because you'll be able to help each other out with call-outs and stuff, finding out where the enemies are, whether you can go around and flank them, and just basically to make the time go a bit faster as well. Tip number 2 is keep your aim at head level and aim for the head. So what I mean by this is when you're running around, I often sort of aim my ADS, I sort of aim my hip fire at the chest when I'm running around, and then if they jump, then I jump and move the aim as and when I need. But I found that the easiest way to do headshots is to aim a little bit higher when you're running around, and you'll be able to snap onto the head a little bit quicker, and you'll be able to get the headshots a bit easier. The third tip is the combat rig. Now you want to be using a combat rig that's going to benefit you, and you want to sort of, in my opinion, you want to go for more of a stealthy combat rig than anything else. You don't want to go for a combat rig that's going to get you kills, because there's no point. You're going for headshots with the gun, there's no point of using the claw and getting headshots that way. You want to be using something like the pulsar, which is going to help you see around corners and stuff, or another good one is Merc reactive armor, or you can even go for phantom and use the active camo. Active camo is a really good one to use this, because you can kind of pop the active camo, go invisible, sneak up behind someone and get an easy headshot. You should be able to get one easy headshot or more per use of the active camo, and in my opinion active camo is probably the easiest. In the gameplay you're seeing I'm using pulsar because I haven't unlocked active camo yet, but active camo is probably going to be the best in my opinion. Tip number 4 is to stay stealthy and try and flank as much as you can. If you can stay stealthy, you want to be using perks like Ghost, and you want to be using attachments like the Silencer, because you're going to be able to stay off the minimap, and it's going to make it easy for you to be able to flank, and that's going to be the key to getting these headshots quickly. You're going to be able to flank off, and if you can get behind the enemies, you'll be able to get a couple of free kills before the enemy realizes that you're behind them, and it's just going to make the headshots seem a little bit easier. Tip number 5 is kind of along the lines of the stealthy approach, and that is to make the most of your free kills. If you see someone who's like posted up camping somewhere with a sniper, or sitting at the back of the map somewhere with a sniper, and you're sort of behind them, or you can get behind them quite easy, there's no point of taking them out at a long distance because you might miss a headshot. You might as well flank round, get the easy headshot and keep going from there. Tip number 6 is to use the attachments to your advantage. So what I mean is, on the ballistics weapons, you've got the hollow point, and on the energy weapons, you've got the Faraday slug. And basically, these are exactly the same as what High Caliber did in Black Ops 3, if you ever played that game. It just increases headshot lethality. I found that the R3K just does not work with this. The R3K is the one dud gun that is just it's a nightmare to get the headshots on, because it doesn't make a difference whether you get headshots or not. It's going to be a 3-shot kill wherever at close range, so it doesn't really make a difference with that gun. But on all the other guns, definitely use the Faraday slug or the hollow point. That's going to make your headshots kill a little bit faster, and hopefully you'll be able to get the headshots a little bit easier. Tip number 7 is your sensitivity. Now, a lot of people might tell you want to lower your sensitivity to do this challenge, and it'll make it a little bit easier. But in my opinion, you don't really want to be messing around with your sensitivity. If there's a sensitivity that you're used to and you like playing on, then just use it. I mean, if it's stupid, if you're playing on like 15 or something, or 20, I don't know how high it goes. I think it goes to 20 on this game. If you're playing at that high, it might be an idea to bring it down to maybe 10 or something. But I play on a 4 and a 5, which makes it really easy to get headshots for me. And you want to just keep your sensitivity as simple as possible. Don't want to change it around, and then if you decide you don't want to go for headshots anymore, you want to go back to the original gameplay and sort of like go slay a bit, then you have to get used to your sensitivity again, and it's just all a bit of a mess, and it's not easy to do. So you want to keep your sensitivity as similar, if not exactly the same, as what you're used to. Tip number 8 is using the weapon variants to your advantage. So there are loads of weapon variants, and if you've got a specific weapon variant for your gun that you think is going to improve headshot lethality, or is going to improve the way that you aim the gun, or the power of the gun, then you want to use that. There are some really good weapon variants in this game which are going to help you out for doing this challenge. Not all the guns have all the weapon variants that you're going to need, but on the most part, you can normally get a good weapon variant for your gun. So you want to go for a weapon variant that's going to either increase damage, or it's going to make you aim a little bit better, or it's going to make you aim for a little bit longer, or something like that. So what I mean is you want to go for something that's going to increase the damage, which is going to probably reduce the headshot lethality by 1 bullet, making it a little bit easier to get the headshots. Or you want to go for something that's going to be like an additional foregrip, something that has additional range, or laser sight, or additional ammo, something like that that's going to be able to help you get headshot lethalities. You want to have a look through the weapon variants that you've got and just pick which one seems like it's going to be the best one for you. Tip number 9 is a bit of an upsetting tip, and that is to accept the fact that your stats are going to go down when you go for this challenge. It's the same in every game. When you have to go for headshot challenges, your stats are going to go down. You're going to be playing with guns you're not used to. You're going to be having to shoot a lot higher than you're used to. You're going to be missing shots, and it's just one of them things. If you really want the camos, you're going to have to just deal with it. It kind of sucks, but you've just got to deal with it and just get over it, because your stats are probably going to get lower when you do this challenge. I've gone down from like a 2 to about a 1.9 doing just doing assault rifles. So it's not terrible. It's not a terrible drop, but I really worked hard to get up to 2, and now I'm not on 2 anymore. It's kind of annoying, but I do really want those additional camos. And my tip number 10 is going to be, if the headshot is too risky, then don't risk it. If you can't get a headshot on someone, or if someone's really close to you and you don't have the time to aim for the head, you just have to spray, or you have to just kill them as quickly as you can, whether it's just piling bullets into their chest, then do it. It's not the end of the world if you don't get a headshot with every single kill. If you just get headshots with like 30 to 50% of the kills that you get, you're going to be doing these challenges really quickly, probably within a few hours. I've been playing for about the last 3-4 hours, and I've done 3 guns. I've done 3 total guns with gone from no kills to gold. So it doesn't take too long if you really apply these and just kind of practice and get a bit better at it. But that is the gameplay, guys, and those are my tips. You'll see in the video, I'll show you how many headshots I got in this game compared to how many kills I got, so you can kind of get an idea of what the ratio was. You might have seen in the video that there are a lot of times where I felt as if I deserved headshots but I didn't actually get them, and that's just because probably lag a little bit, and that's just because I wasn't aiming high enough. I was probably hitting the neck and it wasn't counting as a headshot, but that's just one of those things. You've just got to kind of deal with that and keep going with it and keep pushing through to get those headshots. Hopefully you get them all done pretty quickly, and let me know in the comment section below if these tips help you in whatever way possible. Also, let me know how close you are to getting diamond, solar, or black sky camos on your guns, because I'd really like to know. I've basically only just begun doing them because I wasn't really interested in doing them at the start, because I wasn't that interested in the game, but now my interest has definitely got up a lot more. I'm enjoying the game a little bit more, and I want to go for these extra challenges. So let me know how you're getting on with the challenges. Thanks for joining me in the video. If you think these tips are going to help you out, or if these tips have helped you out, then please hit the like button. That'll be much appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.